So I have this gravel making operation. I'm down to using that small screen. But I started out using this much larger screen, hardware cloth. Made this frame to put over the wheelbarrow, and I could shake it. This pile used to go out nearly to that trash can that you see there. Now, it's very much smaller. Chewing away at it a little at a time. Using the small screen, I can make this pea gravel that you see here. See, there's the border with just the plain dirt. I've put all in front of the trailer. And then also, this gravel over here is more what I used to get from using the larger screen, because it let all the pea gravel through. And so I have piles. Here's more pea gravel. And then over here where I usually park my truck is a lot more of a mixture then of pea gravel and some larger rock, which is of course from the days of the big screen mostly. I wanted to take you over here and show you that underneath the truck and to the back of the truck there, so for quite a ways, there's a lot of that larger rock. The problem that I had by using the hardware cloth and the larger screen though is that there are dirt clods, and they are hard to get rid of, and they mix in with that gravel, and then you have a situation where you hope that the rain washes them away, but you know, you're kind of hoping. So then over there is what I've been doing with the rest of it that doesn't get made into gravel, and that is going to be the trash dump on the left. See, there's some trash in it now that I've got from things I burned in the past. And then to the right will be where compost will be at. Compost will help the garden. I've got dog houses in the garden area right now, and an electric fence 2 strands high, because I have a dog who can jump that 6-foot fence no problem, and I figured that lower strand will slow him down. Whereas if the wire were just on the top, he might have enough momentum where he would get shocked, but he would just continue over. So anyway, my brother came out and he helped me after I put this gate in. We made this gravel because it rained when he first arrived. It needed to have gravel. And we were using the large strainer, and I had this path here. We dug the ditch you see there to get drainage out of by the gate, and we put all this gravel down. And I had previously somewhat graveled that path going over to the trailer, and then laid down that gravel there going along the front of the garden, so that in the springtime, when there is some rain every now and again, it doesn't rain that much here, but when it does rain, it can rain pretty heavily, and you get kind of a flood situation. So anyway, I'll take you back over here to the wheelbarrow, the 5-gallon bucket that I've been sifting into the wheelbarrow with this screen, which I had to replace the vent on top of the trailer because it needed it. It was leaking, not just there around the vent, but also in other places. Anyway, when I replaced that, I thought I had stuck that into an old dog food bag to store it there for just in case I might need it. which when you live on one of these kinds of places, you got to do that kind of thing because you never know what you might need. And that works really well for sifting out the dirt clods, because I scrape this with the rake and also just with the shovel, just barely across the top, and that's enough force to break up a lot of the dirt clods. And then I still, every once in a while, I get some dirt clods left, and I can just remove them by hand and throw them into the wheelbarrow and not put them into the 5-gallon bucket. I fill that up maybe about third full every time I'm going to go distribute rock. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but you know, it's what I've been up to, and it's been successful.